The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Hey-o.
Here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Another day.
Hey, did you guys see that, do you know this Jai Opatia, Lutzi, the boxer?
Nope.
This guy's an underrated Australian sportsman. He won the world title on the weekend, boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. He beat this guy, Marius Brightus, to reclaim the IBF Cruiserweight World title, unanimous decision in Saudi Arabia before the Tyson Fury fight.
All right.
The last time he fought him was on the Gold Coast, and Jai Opatia broke his jaw early in the fight, continued fighting, got hit again, broke the other side of his jaw, right? So he had a double broken jaw. They reckon that the only thing that kept his jaw in place, Lutzi, was just the skin around it.
No, I can't.
Okay. The jaw, he couldn't actually speak because he couldn't move his jaw to make words. He continued fighting and he won the fight.
God,
That's one tough mother-effer.
so his jaw was literally just hanging.
It was literally just hanging there, and that was the only thing keeping it in place. And if he wanted to speak, he would have had to have made...
that's actually making me feel a bit squeamish.
So shout out to Jai Opatia.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I drove a manual car the other day.
Did you? Did you pick it up straight away?
It took a while. I installed it on the hill start. Did we talk about this before? I feel like I just spoke about this the other day. Anyway, maybe I did. It was fun, actually, because I remember when I was learning, because I got my manual licence like everyone did back in the day, didn't they?
Not numbnuts over here.
Nearly everyone.
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, I remember when I was learning, though, and my swimming coach said to me, one day Mr. Wakefield said that, because I was going, it's so hard, I've got to think all the time, like put your clutch in, put it to first, coming up to a lights, remember to quickly put your clutch in before you stall, all that stuff. And the hill starts, remember the hill starts back in the day?
Yep.
Put the handbrake on, ride the clutch and the accelerator, slowly put the handbrake off, not stall. And Mr. Wakefield said to me one day you'll drive the car and won't even think what you're doing. And I was like, no, I can't imagine doing that, Mr. Wakefield.
One day you'll do this while you're peeling the pickles off a Big Mac.
Yes.
And you're steering with your knees.
Yeah, true.
And you're drinking a lemonade.
Yeah, and I did. I learned how to drive it, but I haven't driven a manual for...
But you're looking at buying one. That's why you were presumably you were doing a
test drive. I'm looking at buying a manual car. So I was practicing on a manual car. It was kind of fun, but it was the same. I was thinking going clutch first. And then I didn't know when to change the gears either. I'd forgotten all that stuff because it was revving.
Did your kids get manual licenses?
No.
So everyone gets auto now, do they?
Yeah. And I could not imagine teaching them a manual licence.
See, in New South Wales, where I got my licence, you don't ever no one gets a manual licence. It's just open.
And then you get it, don't you?
Well, and then you can drive a manual car.
I learnt in an auto, and my licence, I could technically drive a manual, even if I've never driven one before.
True.
Yeah.
True. Victoria as well.
What are you saying? That's the same in Victoria.
There's just Queensland.
Yeah, that's obvious when you get up here. That explains a lot.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Up in the northern parts of the country, big day for us.
Yep.
What was that?
Well, you're DJing later today.
Oh, yes, that's
Tonight.
today, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is today.
You probably heard it on Ricky,
Lee,
Tim and Joel earlier in the week. For the Brisbane listeners, we've been talking about it a lot. The big boiler room set.
I'm not here. I'm not leaving
You're here.
here.
I can look at
No, I'm
you.
here. I'm not leaving here now until the end of the day.
You're going to day drink.
I am going to day drink a little bit, but I am going to do a bit of a preview this morning at about 11.
Of the venue.
Oh,
The
sound
venue.
check.
Oh.
I'm doing a sound check. Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah.
called, a
That's
sound check.
professional.
Film
That's
that.
professional.
I want to just check where I go and what's the decks, because they're going to be different decks to the ones I've been practicing on.
Yeah, fair play.
See
Oh,
where the
are
buttons
they?
are. Yeah, I know. We couldn't get out of that. We had to just do what they already had there.
Wow.
I'm going to check out the screen behind me,
Yep.
do a few things.
Yeah, just get a feel for it.
Yeah, then I'm coming back here to the studio at 4.
To day drink, do some illicit substances.
They're going to
When
get some
when
hair
is-
and makeup for
Oh, is
Oh,
that,
right, sorry.
is that what they call it these days?
me. HMU.
Yeah.
Get some HMU into me
Yep.
and then head out at 6.
That's seriously.
I might have one beer and one cider before I go.
Yeah,
Just two.
take the edge off.
Just take the edge off. Because Mitch said 2.5 drinks.
Stinks.
I agree with that.
Anything more than 2.5 drinks stinks.
True.
Is that the limit?
That's it. Yeah.
that what
yeah.
it
That's a good amount.
Yeah. Be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe out there,
and
kids.
sensible.
Yes.
I've seen you trolleyed over the years.
Oh yeah. I don't always listen to my own advice.
His own advice.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mitch drunk.
I have.
Oh, yeah. I missed the last two Christmas
I don't
parties.
think I
though.
have either. Like properly.
Really?
Oh, he's a violent drunk.
Oh, you know what? I have seen it.
He's not.
He gets angry.
At himself.
Yeah.
It's the only person gets angry at himself. It's quite strange.
Cute.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.